if you clicked on this video, chances are you like hands. Not on no Yoshikage Kira type beat, but hands. There are a very select amount of characters in fiction that like hands so much they get the title of Smoke Demon. Characters like your Goku, Kenpachi, Madara, Mario Yomi. But we're not talking about none of them niggas right now, man. Today we're talking about someone who lives their life in the smoke and is actually a demon. And that is big YUSUKE Urameshi.
Talking green tip, 556 in a blick too. Oh, he lack, blick him, blick you.
We going over some of Yusuke's best fades, so strap in, this might be a long one. That boy Yusuke pulled up on Suzaku with the swiftness, started throwing them punch barrages, but Suzaku's blocking all them hoes with one hand, and then he dodges up in midair. So Yusuke's like, come on, forehead, you can't dodge nothing in midair. Shoots a spirit gun at bro, thinking that this fight's all done and dusted. Nigga punched the spirit gun away. This is like Yusuke's third case. I'm banging up Koenma line like, yeah, nah, you gonna have to find another spirit detective gang. This is not my body. So Suzaku's like, oh, so we showing each other our techniques now. Blast himself with a bolt of lightning, making his own technique. Suzaku came running at that boy Yusuke, so he jumped in the air. Suzaku followed his ass, missed the attack. That hoe still got Yusuke. Over here fried my dog Yusuke, but he got back up and put his shoes on his hands. But Suzaku and his little weird demon parrot bird start frying Yusuke, called my dog an idiot. Not gonna lie, if I was Yusuke, that bird's the first nigga that's going. I'm not hitting bro with no spirit gun, it's a spirit rifle for you. So Suzaku ran that same old lightning gimmick again. He tried to hit Yusuke with it, but he blocked it with his shoes, and all that mess that bird was talking, it worked. Kinda, sorta, cause he used his shoes as a front to hide the spirit energy in his hands, and he done socked the piss out of Suzaku. So now Yusuke bump rushes Suzaku with another barrage of punches as he's blocking them hoes with one arm again. He done punched that big ass whistle out of his hand, and Yusuke went to go grab that hoe, but Suzaku interrupted Yusuke with a right hook. Grabbed that whistle, but Yusuke still smart. He got battle experience, leg swept little bro, and tackled his ass on a wall. Suzaku started shocking the hell out of my goat Yusuke though, while Suzaku got Keiko on the Jumbotron going through hell right now. And villains gotta learn to stop bringing people that the main characters care about into peril. Look what happened to Drink, look what happened to Frieza, look what happened to Pain, look what happened to Byakuya, Ukiura, Aizen. And then Suzaku hits a shadow clone technique and blondish hair, bluish eyes, Naruto, you got some splaining to do. So all 7 of them Suzaku clones shoot lightning arrows at Yusuke. He punches like 3 of them hoes away. One of them almost hit his foot as one hits his shoulder. Yusuke stood back up just for Suzaku to lay his ass right back down. And then he has the other clones grab him, hog time, and they just start electrocuting my dog. He's forcing Yusuke to watch Keiko almost get murked on the Jumbotron. This nigga is truly sick. Yusuke started laughing because Keiko, surprise, surprise, did not pass away. So the real Suzaku himself joins in on the torture. And then Yusuke gets brain blasted, a Genkai training flashback, and he's about to lock in. As that real Suzaku was getting ready to finish Yusuke off, Yusuke explodes with spirit energy. They knocked out the 2 Suzaku clones that was holding them. The other 5 try to hit them lightning arrows again, and this card declined. It said, you need more energy, Dumbo. So Yusuke hits a spirit shotgun, blasting all 5 of them. Yusuke used damn near all of his spirit energy on that last shotgun. He went to go hit the whistle, Suzaku stopped him. And on top of that, Suzaku used the souls from the other 6 Suzakus to heal himself back up to full. Niggas be cheating, boy, I tell you. Suzaku makes 6 more clones and tries to hit that lightning arrow attack again. Like I said, niggas be cheating. This is dead ass some bullshit. This is like plugging an extension cord into itself and it works. So Suzaku switched my mans down with them lightning arrows, and golly, but a couple of them hoes missed. And you know why they missed? Because them red little dangly things off his head are tentacles that help him aim somehow, bro. I mean, I guess he's a demon, bro, but what? Now that his aiming is off, he's like, F it, bro. I'm finna just spam this a technique until you're out of there for good. And Yusuke's all out of energy until he starts using his life energy. This is shortening his lifespan, which is all good for Yusuke's dog. Yusuke's one of those dudes you'd be amazed would live past 40. He started trying to switch that boy Yusuke down again. He tanked a couple of them arrows just to hit Suzaku with a shotgun. fried him and fried that stupid ass bird. Yeah, we smoking on that bird pack. I'm eating some KFC tonight. The whistle got broke too, and you know, Yusuke's alive. That boy Jin pulled up to the dark tournament to run the fade with Yusuke, and that nigga immediately started aura farming in the air. I know brother man up there like, ooh, hoo, hoo, the hoes gonna love this, knowing damn well nobody can see his ass that high up. But once Jin came down, he came down circling that boy Yusuke, and when he went for an attack, Yusuke threw her elbow just to get rocked in the mouth. I mean, that boy Jin straight clocked his ass. He ate that punch, tried to kick Jin, he dodged just so Yusuke could spin out. Started rolling around the arena crazy style. Yusuke and Jin started chatting, realizing both share the same amount of brain cells, -4. Them niggas is twins now. Jin got back on the ground, started spinning his arms around. I'm not gonna hold you, I thought brother man was doing them gym warm-ups they had you doing in elementary school. But nah, he just put a tornado on his fist because yeah, that's just something he can do. He done pulled up on Big Meshi, he dodged the attack. This still a tornado gang. Had little bro spinning out, he almost crashed into the stands, but he done caught himself. As Jin went for that attack again, brother man said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This time Yusuke jumped back to the arena. Not gonna hold you, what did these niggas do to you, Jin? Brother man caught like 18 bodies for what? They were just trying to watch a good fade, now they're dead. Now that both Jin and Yusuke are back in the ring, Jin's like, might as well go for it a third time, spinning his fist around saying why I ought the whole time, but Yusuke is not gonna let him pop that attack off. Starts hard pressing Jin with these flurry punches. He got little bro on the defense now. They over here fighting all over the dark tournament arena until that boy Yusuke gets some mean ass sternum check off on Jin. He got hit so bad he retreated up in the air. Nigga using cheese tactics on Yusuke. He knows that boy cannot fly. Jin up there trying to think of a plan now because he knows Yusuke can't fly, while Yusuke at the bottom like, nigga, I will shoot you. Slams that spirit gun at Jin. It done caught his goofy ass off guard, but Jin done made this big ass tornado and deflected the spirit gun. And Yusuke was looking at Jin dumb earlier for thinking he don't got no projectiles, and now Jin looking at Yusuke like, nigga, I control the air. Your spirit gun had to travel through the air. And this is crazy dick eats because the demons in the stand start cheering for Jin like he didn't just boom 18 of y'all 4 seconds ago. Y'all want this 14-year-old gone so bad. Y'all gonna cheer for the guy that just boomed 47 of your brethren? So that boy Jin goes for his tornado fist again, and Yusuke just standing there looking like a deer caught in headlights. Everybody thinks Yusuke is cooked. As soon as Jin got close enough, Yusuke fired the spirit gun at Jin point blank and made this nasty ass explosion. The announcer on dick too. She didn't see any of them anywhere, so she automatically assumed they both got obliterated by the blast. The whole time Jin's up in the air and Yusuke got knocked on his ass. Hiei and not Genkai talking to Yusuke about what his next plan of attack should be, and all that boy Hiei doing is scaring the hoes, and not Genkai is being the most obvious that she is Genkai whole time. Jin started doing tornado fists on both hands. Yusuke got in his spirit wave stance. Nobody knew that besides not Genkai. But I'm not gonna hold you, if you get into a fight with anybody and see a nigga hit one of these in confidence, bro, and you walk away with your life. Jin comes at Yusuke with both them tornado fists. Yusuke caught one of the tornado fists. He deflected that hammer fist. So Jin came at Yusuke with the other hand, so he had to kick that hoe. Deflected that a hoe just to hit Jin with the spirit wave. And good God.
Damn, you hit that nigga so hard to replay 3 different times.
Blasted that nigga into the stratosphere. Had Kuwabara telling Keiko to get up out of there because he landed exactly where they were in the stands. The announcer started her count. Jin got back up at like 7, but he fell his ass right back down at 10. Now it's get back for his master because Toguro put that old lady on life alert earlier in the arc. Wood. So Yusuke runs to Toguro and then these niggas clash. Yusuke punches Toguro in the stomach and Toguro punches Yusuke in the chin. Toguro won that clash though because he launched Yusuke up in the air, sending him flying back 20 feet. But that was light work to Yusuke because he ran back right at Toguro, tried to hit him with the left hook. Toguro weaved and he was about to rock the ever-living mess out of Yusuke if he didn't dodge this one. Because look at the impact to the ground and the stands just from Toguro punching the ground. Like that nigga Yusuke was finna get his jaw jacked. And then Toguro coming back up just flexed his arm and did the same amount of damage to the other side of the arena that he did to the ground that he punched. I'm not gonna lie, if I was Yusuke and I saw a nigga flex and destroy bits of the arena, I'd be like, nah, you know what, bro, Genkai, I'm sorry, I cannot defend your legacy because this nigga is crazy. I'm sorry about it, bro. Toguro then starts running at Yusuke, and Yusuke was finna blast. I'm talking about he was finna boom that nigga with a spirit wave, but Toguro said, you know what? No. I won't let you hit me with that attack. And he stops mid-punch. And then Yusuke starts charging up this spirit gun. Got everybody in the stands in the arena shook. Cause like, hey, that whole kind of bright. And Togoro's like, man, that nigga not gonna hit me with that. And Yusuke doesn't. He says, you know what, bro? Let me use my brain for the first time ever in my life. I only got 4 shots left. I cannot be wasting it. Yusuke pulls up on Toguro and starts punching bro in the stomach like he's a sandbag or something, but Toguro is barely budging. And just from the sheer shock and magnitude of Togoro's punches, it's like he's throwing a blast of energy beam, because this nigga just strong as hell. But Yusuke dodges the 1-2 combo, and then Yusuke dodges the kick. While Yusuke dodged over the kick, he turned around in midair just to kick Toguro in the face. But I'm not gonna lie, if I kick a nigga in the face with sunglasses, and his sunglasses don't even budge, they don't fall, they don't break, they don't nothing, they stay on his face completely, I might just have to forfeit the fight, because this is crazy. What do you mean I can't even damage your sunglasses, bro? So Togoro's like, you know what, it's time for a change of pace. And then he just destroys the entire arena. Rubble starts flying everywhere. Yusuke got blown away like a piece of paper, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the nigga should have lost off that. Look at the way this nigga flew back because Toguro just blew up the arena. That is insane. But Yusuke is running around the rubble, and then he launches a spirit gun at Toguro, blasting that nigga away and out of the arena, cooking him. I'm talking about, look at this nigga's face. This is giving Cell taking the father-son Kamehameha from Gohan. Like, he is getting obliterated right now. But after the beam is done, this nigga just casually walks back to the arena. Sunglasses are off now, so you know this nigga's serious. And then this nigga Toguro flexes and starts to push Yusuke back. Yusuke said, this nigga dissolved my energy shield. That's crazy. Just by flexing, this is insane. But then Yusuke forgot. He had on restraints, bro. Genkai shackled that nigga up and halving this nigga power, so he took it off. Now Yusuke is at full power. And after Yusuke went all out, he starts cooking Toguro. I mean, he's putting this nigga in a blender, man. Oh, how the turntables. He pulls up on bro and just does these flurry punches right to the head and just keeps on going down and down and down. And then he finishes this combo with an uppercut. That nigga said, I'm not finished though, because he jumped up and punched Toguro right in the breadbasket, making this big dumb stupid ass crater. And then he continues with the flurry punches right to the head. Then we take a look at Toguro's eyes and it's glazed over. I don't know, when I saw this for the first time, I was like, what? This nigga dead? But no, he was just charging up. This nigga went skinny just to go back big, so we can now see him at 100%. I know Yusuke looking at Toguro right now like the lights were brighter than I expected. And look at this nigga Togoro's face. He got the All Might shading on right now. Like, this is an evil ass nigga, but then he pulls out his hand, flicks his thumb one time, and he headshots Yusuke, knocking that nigga back. What? What are you talking about? You flicked your thumb and you beat my ass. Like, nah, you gotta go. And then Toguro starts spamming, but Yusuke's blocking them all. And then after he's done, Yusuke's like, you know what? I don't really like blocking that much. Now it's time to beat your ass. He charges up a punch. And then he comes at Toguro. And then, Toguro blocked his punch with his thumb. Are you kidding me? That's right then and there. I would have got out the air, composed myself, and forfeited a match. You won. My fault, original gangster. You got it from here. And after Toguro blocked Yusuke's punch, he charged up this punch and hit Yusuke, but he hit him in the most obscure place, but it was still effective. He just punched it in the arm, making it gray. Like, that was crazy. Like, how did you do that? And then Toguro starts talking heavy. This nigga says, I have more power in my thumb than you have in your entire body. Like I said before, after this nigga blocked my punch with his thumb, I'd fix my composure, take off my gi, and get up out of there, forfeiting the match, because this is crazy. No way you're gonna block my punch with your thumb and then comment on you blocking my punch with your thumb. Like, no. You won, bro. My bad, original gangster. And then Yusuke starts charging up the spirit gun, and Togoro's like, go on ahead, hit me with it. Like I said before, if a nigga is asking for you to hit them with your signature attack, maybe just don't do that, because you're about to get disrespected pretty badly. And Toguro just flexes and deflects it off his pec muscles. Like, this is crazy. Nah. Yusuke, you can't be going out like this, man. You're my goat, man. You can't be going outside like this. And then Toguro punches Yusuke. Golly, man. Look at where this nigga ended up. This nigga's now in the stands, bro. He's in the very first row atop of the stadium. Like, this is crazy. Yusuke gets back up and then he charges at Toguro, hitting him directly in the head, headshots only. But it ain't doing nothing to Toguro, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that Toguro is just trying to make Yusuke feel better, because I know if he really wanted to, his head wouldn't be budging from these punches at all. Yusuke throwing another punch at Toguro, but Toguro catches it and then he says, you know that's not good enough, as he proceeds to break Yusuke's left hand. And my only thing is, bro, I can't be good enough if you're breaking every bone in my body. Like, you want me to beat you, you can't be doing me like this. You gotta give me a chance at least. Like, come on now, dude. Let's work together. And Toguro starts little broing Yusuke, hand still in hand, as he punches Yusuke in the gut, and then just starts putting this nigga in that blender, only hitting this nigga in the brain. Each knuckle, each bone, each fiber in Togoro's left hand is laced and dipped in CGE, man. I know Yusuke gonna wake up tomorrow not knowing anybody's name or even who he is. But now Yusuke's on the ground. Togoro's trying to stomp this nigga out. But Yusuke gets a second burst of energy and moves Togoro's foot out the way and gets off the ground. He got back up and actually hit Toguro and did damage. He hit this nigga with a left hook. That nigga's head cocked like crazy. Tried to follow up with a combo, but Toguro said, man, if you don't get that weak ass mess out of here, and hits Yusuke with a backhand, sending this nigga flying back 100 feet. Oh my goodness. And Togoro's like, you know what? I know how to make your ass try harder. I'm gonna kill your friends. And Yusuke's like, huh? No, wait, hold on. I promise you, I'll try my hardest this time, bro. Like, please don't kill my friends, bro. Please, bro. They didn't even do nothing. They just chilling. And Togoro's just casually walking over to Team Urameshi. Yusuke runs up on Toguro just to get bonked in the head. And Yusuke is over here just trying to stop Toguro from killing his homies. But Toguro is just little broing Yusuke. He's knocking him back with backhands, hitting that nigga with clean tickler punches. And then Toguro looks at Yusuke. He's like, you do know this is your fault, right? Like, this nigga's in a saw trap and he's creamer right now. Like, what are you talking about? This is my fault. You're about to kill this nigga. I didn't do it. And then Yusuke tries to charge up a spirit gun and Toguro teleports, and now he's behind Yusuke. And oh my goodness, look at Yusuke's face. That is a face that says he tried to hang with the big boys. This nigga was not prepared for this level of smoke. And then Toguro grips that little nigga by the head and slams his head into the ground. And I don't know what that Japanese kanji on the screen says, but I'm just gonna assume that says CTE times infinity. And look at this nigga Kuwabara standing on business. This nigga tells Kurama and Hiei to step back. I know this nigga Kuwabara means well, but this is kind of stupid right now. Just jump this nigga, like, come on now. So Kuwabara pulls out his spirit sword, then he starts running at Toguro. And then this nigga Toguro just pokes this nigga in the chest. Yusuke in the background like, ain't no way this nigga just died. Like, that's crazy. Like, come on now, dude. Now you know I'm finna do this nigga Toguro in. Toguro did that man Kuwabara dirty. Had that nigga laid out like a Family Guy character. And Yusuke on the ground don't even know how to react. He's like, damn, that nigga just died. Like, that's crazy. Togoro's like, come on, man. Like, I wanted you to, like, you know, beat my ass or something. You need me to kill someone else for you to, you know what I'm saying, go crazy? But Togoro's plan worked. This nigga Yusuke teleports behind Toguro, and now Togoro's like, yeah, that's crazy. Now let me see them hands real quick. And then Toguro punches Yusuke so hard, this nigga's shirt comes off. But Yusuke sure as hell does give that nigga Toguro a seat. He gets back up and then he rocks. I'm talking about rocks the ever-living mess out of Toguro. Look at this nigga's face, man. You don't ever want to make this face when you're in a fight, bro, because that means you just got your ass beat. Like, look at how hard this nigga got sent flying, bro. I'm talking about, I think the ground did more damage to Toguro than Yusuke's punch did. And Yusuke did not even give Toguro a single chance to retaliate. As soon as this nigga stopped getting folded by the ground, he sits back up just to see a spirit gun already in his face. He gets cooked by that hole immediately. But Toguro survived that spirit gun. He got back up, and then Yusuke's like, you know what? I want to beat your ass with everything you've got, bro. So you can't say it was a fluke or nothing. I'm trying to put you on the ground for good. So Toguro goes 120%. Yusuke charges up his spirit gun to the max. And then they clash. Yusuke shoots his spirit gun at Toguro, and Toguro tries his absolute darndest to hold it back. Toguro is holding onto this spirit gun like it's a big booty dancing on him at the club. Like, this nigga does not know what to do with all of that. But Yusuke falls to the ground and Toguro disintegrates the spirit gun. But he walks over to Yusuke and he's like, damn, nigga, I appreciate it though. As his skin starts to crack and he becomes back into...
What?
And he becomes back into...
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Regular Toguro. And he dies. Yusuke pulled up on Kito because he got slimed out by scuffed Dr. Aizen. And Yusuke talking crazy to somebody that's currently bleeding out. I'm clearly paralyzed, buddy. but Kito got a hold of his abilities, stopped Yusuke by grabbing his shadow, and wrote out the doctor's name, so now Yusuke knows exactly who it is. But once little bro got found out, he slimed out every single doctor in that room. The doctor lunged at Yusuke with that scalpel as he explains what his power does, and anybody within his territory, this entire hospital, it's infected by their power. And Yusuke's friends are here, so it means they're next. And oh nah, I love this aggressive ass nigga Yusuke. He heard his friends was in danger and said, I bet I got something for that bitch ass. Got a 99 hit combo off on Doc Aizen's dome. Then he got 10 more off on bruh, and you can feel the impact with each punch. I'm like, damn, am I getting beat up? Knock this little goofy ass out the room. Yusuke did all that just to try to knock Dr. Aizen out, cause these psychic's abilities start to fade away when they're knocked the hell out. But Buddy just kept up like he was Shawn Michaels. He is completely fine. That nigga gotta be on PEDs. Yusuke got a 109 hit combo off on bro's top, and he just walked it off. They was running out halls, and Dr. Aizen done hit the okie doke on Yusuke. Hit up on the ceiling. Tried to get the drop on my mans. Damn near hit a Getsuga Tensho with that scalpel. Dr. Aizen tried to get his 6-piece, no bev, no biscuit off on Yusuke. He dodged. Yusuke tried to go for the leg sweep. Dr. Aizen jumped over twin. Dr. Aizen got a slash off on Yusuke's cheek, and Yusuke was like, alright, I've had enough of your bitch assery. Grabbed little bro by the arm and got this mean ass sternal punch off on bro. And look at bro's dramatic ass rolling all over the wall and then falling down. I know that hoe didn't hurt that bad, buddy. And then Dr. Aizen reveals why he ain't been getting knocked out by YUSUKE URAMESHI punches this whole time. He can modify his body to make sure he just doesn't feel pain for a little bit. Doctor tried to get something off on Yusuke. He was confident as hell too. Yusuke upped the pole on his ass. And why was the doctor so surprised? This is like what Yusuke's known to do. Done blew Doc's arm clean off. But that doctor's alright. He picks that arm up and, you know, regenerates it. This nigga with his Dr. Cheese. I wish doctors was like this in the real world. Minus the, you know, trying to kill you part. Doc Aizen kept on swiping at Yusuke, so he had no choice but to hit him. And golly, brother man punched him so hard he almost broke his neck. Dr. Aizen kicked back up though, and Yusuke trying so hard not to murk bro, he just wants to knock him out. But that doctor keeps on blocking off his pain receptors and shooting himself with endorphins. That KO Yusuke is fiending for is never gonna happen. Yusuke gives one last warning shot with this nasty ass punch to the doctor, and then it happens again. Yusuke finally decides, alright, well, I guess you're leaving me no choice. He ups the pole on him again. That Dr. Aizen was like, whoa, hold on. I ain't know you was about it like that, twin. Think about your future, gang. He was about to blow his ass to smithereens, but that doctor done found a nurse and he getting ready to slit her throat. But that nurse was about it. She splashed some, I don't even know what to call it on, bro, but it hurt. That nurse whole time was Yana, one of the psychics on Yusuke's squad. Dr. Aizen tried to dip, but Genkai cut his ass off. And oh yeah, nah, it's over for you, buddy. Dr. Aizen started bluffing. He's like, I lied. There is a way to cure everybody. Tries to give Yusuke a fake cure. Once he grabs it, I'ma gut this nigga. But one of the psychics on Yusuke's squad read bro's mind and said, hey, don't touch him. He gonna try to get your ass. I ain't never seen a nigga seal his fate 18 times back to back to back. He's lucky he's breathing right now. Dr. Aizen tried to run at Yusuke to get him to stall some more time, because in a couple seconds everybody in this hospital finna perish. But Yusuke started putting the meat sauce on twin. Hit him with a mean ass right hook and proceeded to lay 9 more on his top. Then with that 11th punch, he charged up that spirit energy and rocked his shit. I mean, golly. Sent little bro crashing out the hospital and he passed away. Short ass little dude Hiei pulled up on Yusuke after he just got done battling the sniper. But the sniper had Yusuke going through hell. Yusuke's sick of him. He thought after beating Toguro everything would be peachy. Now Shinobu pulled up and he done opened the goddamn portal to hell. So he gotta save the world again. So Hiei up pull on Yusuke, put the sword right up to his neck, and it's like, hey, if this was Shinobu, they would have done your ass worse. You are beat the hell up. You can't save nobody right now. And Yusuke is quick to temper ass, was like, well, little ass dude, I'm just gonna punch you in the face now. They both charged up and cracked each other in the jaw 2 times. Backed off just to start throwing nasty hands again. They over here throwing them bitches so fast, they get my boy Star Platinum a run for his money. Big he got 3 quick little jabs off on Yusuke, and the way Yusuke got hit, you would have thought damage was a suggestion. It's gotta be the CGE acted up from all these years. And I shouldn't even be saying that because this nigga is 15. I wouldn't be surprised if he came out the womb dropping doctors on their necks. Just for Yusuke to try to get 5 off on Hiei, and he missed every single one just to get clocked with one good right straight. He hit Yusuke with this mean ass 2-piece. He then started attacking that body. Over here, piece of my go up just to hit him with another 3-piece straight to the patella. But we all know Yusuke Urameshi, you're not finna hit little bro for free. He got back up and charged at Hiei. Damn, that's a knuckle sandwich, nigga. All 5 in your mouth is crazy. Yusuke went body and damn near kicked Hiei's head clean off. Hiei got laid on his tuchus, got back up, shook the cobwebs off, ran at Yusuke, and these boys started boxing. They was going blow for blow, punch for punch, CTE for CTE. Another knuckle sandwich to Hiei's mouth just for Hiei to give one back to Yusuke. And then they start standing and banging. This the type of fight to put some hair on your chest. Just watching it, just 2 dudes being guys, beating the dog piss out of each other. I know Koenma up in heaven watching his 2 strongest soldiers fight each other damn near to the death like, oh nah, we lost. That boy Shinobu won. Yusuke and Hiei got to a stalemate. They back off and Hiei teased the dragon of the darkness flame. I'm not gonna hold you. If he hit that, Yusuke would have just had to
pull on me. What's up?
Pull? Yo, Mud, tell him if he gonna up it, he better.
Ooh, gangsta. He J.R. Smith.
No, please spare my life.
Nah, Hiei was trolling. He just had to make sure Yusuke still had his edge to him. As soon as Hiei turned around and I was Yusuke, I would have saw him in this position and hit him with the Denji. Your bitch ass ain't ever gonna have kids playing with me like that, twin. After Sensui done killed that boy Yusuke, he came back to life as a real deal for real demon. The squabbles commenced. Oh nah, Yusuke got this right hook off on Sensui and he started leaking immediately. Had little bro eating concrete for 40 seconds just so Yusuke could pull up on him and kick him square in the head. After bro's body got launched, Yusuke hit Sensui with the nastiest coup de grace I've ever seen. My boy Prince David will be proud. And continued stomping on Cud like Broly did Goku. Yusuke picked that man Sensui up by the collar and yeesh, Yusuke is tickling the hell out of his colon. Over there trying to grab what he ate from lunch last week. He poured in more punches on that boy Sensui's top, flinging his body back. But Yusuke got chased down a million. Pulled up on that nigga and kicked him square in the mouth. That X block wasn't gonna do nothing. Might as well have pointed his chin out, that's how little that block did. Done crashed himself right into one of them floating little island johns. And like I said earlier, Yusuke's chase down skill is on 1000. Pulled up on bro, grabbed him by the arm, started spinning his ass around. And pause, now that I'm really thinking about it, this is all one combo. From when the fight first started again, when Yusuke punched him in the face, the combo never ended. He got Sensui in a touch of death right now, juggling his ass like he's playing Tekken. I ain't never seen nobody this defenseless ever. This just goes to show when you murk somebody, make sure they dead. But Yusuke did all that spinning just to throw his ass in the air, chased his ass down again for the 13th time, grabbed him by the head, and just started repeatedly headbutting that dude. The levels of CTE Sensui got from this hard-headed ass nigga, Yusuke headbutting him repeatedly over and over and over again, it's some secret new thing that ain't never been discovered before. Doctor's gonna check his brain after this. It's gonna look like a clicker. Dropped that boy down to one of them floating islands and proceeded to attack that stomach. He is digging in this nigga something nasty right now. Finished bro off with this mean ass sternum punch. Broke this floating island. After the dust settles, we see Yusuke got that boy Sensui held up by his neck, and damn, long neck ass boy, a giraffe neck ass dude. I know if Sensui ever ate a hot dog, he'd be one throat in them holes, no bites. So Yusuke chunks Sensui up into the air, charges up this spirit gun, and little on the nose there that he's a demon, ain't it? I don't care, this shit's still fire. Charges up this nasty spirit gun and obliterates Sensui. I gonna lie, I made this whole video just so I could talk about this fight. This is my favorite Yu Yu Hakusho fight, cause them boys Yusuke and Yomi pull up on one another and start going aura for aura. Yomi's aura started pushing Yusuke back and he turned that hoe off as soon as Yusuke almost fell, just to flex on little bro. What's up with blind niggas and being tough as hell? Yomi blind ass said, I don't want to win that way. Let me see you with the hands, young nigga. And we got boys like Hiei and Kurama being like, hey Yusuke, I'm not gonna hold you to him. You do not want to see that boy Yomi. That is not your body, bro. But Yusuke sees a fight invitation and he just has to take it. He pulls up on Yomi and clocks him right in the jaw. Laid his ass out. Yusuke punched Yomi so hard even he was confused. Yomi got back up and was like, you know what, I just kind of felt like getting hit in the face today. Yeah, alright, buddy. So the actual real fight starts now. They start running at each other and Yomi blitzed right behind Yusuke, grabbed him by the shoulder and started switching his ass down. Finished it off with this Hadouken blast to the chest, done ripped Yusuke's gi clean off. Fight just started, everybody naked already. The Yusuke inner monologue said he don't feel any of this, and that's a bad thing. Oh yeah, that boy's soul already done passed beyond. Yomi goes over to Yusuke and was like, hey bro, I know you're faking it. Your acting skills are not that good. You're not Goku fighting Majin Vegeta. Get your bitch ass up. So he palms little bro by the back of the head and picks his whole ass up. That's a violation right there. And then he's like, what's drained your passion? And Yusuke's like, I don't know what I'm fighting for anymore. Mind you, that boy Yusuke pulled up on the two kings of the demon realm, was like, hey, let's have a tournament to determine the one true king of the demon realm. And Yusuke don't even want to fight no more. If I was Yomi, I'd be crashing out too. After beating the brakes off of this 15-year-old child some more, he blasted his ass away with this green ass beam. Yusuke's body got blasted into the air, so Yomi followed him and started beating his ass some more. That man said he gave up everything that he ever had to fight in this tournament, and now you're just giving up on it? Very valid crash outs. I'm not even mad at Yomi right now, because it is crazy that Yusuke's having an epiphany mid-tournament that he proposed. Then Ryzen pops into Yusuke's head like, hey, you're doing this for your fine shit, twin, lock in. And Yusuke's like, oh yeah, you're right, my fault. Clocks Yomi, we'll get time on the chin. Yusuke came back down to the ground with the markings of the Suzaku. And him and Yomi start running at each other just for Yusuke to give him a receipt from earlier. He done pulled up behind Yomi and hit him with a point blank spirit gun to the face. But that boy Yomi put up a Broly force field around that hole. He did not get hit with that shit at all. Yomi's like, this is a demon absorbing energy wall. Ain't nothing can get through this. And Yusuke's hard-headed ass was like, we'll see, start spamming spirit guns at Twin. Yusuke decided to start mixing in his spirit energy with his demon energy with every single shot. And he's actually just switching that nigga Yomi down now. Till Yusuke hits Yomi with this big ass spirit gun. But Yomi was fine. He didn't die. He just got hurt a little bit. So these boys start going blow for blow. CTE for CTE. Some real meathead shit. So now Yusuke and Yomi start throwing them nasty ass hands. Just for Yomi to shoot out one of his green Hadokens at Yusuke. He got hit with that whole point blank just for Yomi to pull up on Yusuke's body and hit him with another one, sending him flying again. But these boys start going blow for blow again until Yomi gets a two-piece, then Yusuke gets a two-piece. Yusuke was trying to feast upon Yomi some more, but he just got blasted right in his sternum. Sent that boy swimming with the fishes, but that didn't last long because Yusuke shot up out that lake and tried to hit Yomi with a spirit shotgun, but he put that barrier up again. Both Yusuke and Yomi come back to the ground, and Yusuke gets that friends and family power up every single shonen protagonist gets, and he unlocks a secret third thing, Sensui's sacred energy, as Yomi also charges up to the max, and this is the final stand. Yusuke gets a clean right off on Yomi, knocked him back a little. He tried to go for it again, but that after image gimmick got Yusuke something nasty. He just got hit with a two-piece, would have been three, but Yusuke dodged, tried to hit him, but he just got hit with the nasty straight. And oh nah, this is a nasty sick combo Yomi put Yusuke in. It went right straight, left hook, grabbed him by that leg, uppercut to the tummy. While he's in midair, he got another right off on that gut. He tried to get another right off on Yusuke. He got hit with an arm throw and almost got his chest caved in. Yomi got her right, so Yusuke responded back with a two-piece. They go back to trading them Yao meaners just to run at each other and hit each other at the same time. And it made this dumb, stupid ass explosion just for that boy Yusuke to get laid right on his ass. The countdown starts. He starts to rise back up, and right at 10, he wakes up at the doctor's office. That nigga got knocked out. This fight is real whoops. Every time I watch this, I stand up like the gods of destruction in Dragon Ball Super when they saw Goku go UI for the first time. And yeah, man, that was me going over a couple of fights of Yusuke just being a demon. Physically, literally, narrative. That's my demon. With that being said, that's the end of the video. I'd love to do a video over the entirety of the Dark Tournament for y'all. If y'all want it, just let me know. Moral of the story today is stay clear of any demons like Yusuke on the street. You're probably not finna win that altercation. But if you like, comment, subscribe, I'm gonna leave my Discord and all my social medias in the description below. And I'm out of here. Bye.